it's me, your girl Passion. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, and set your notifications so you can be notified anytime I upload a video. So today is Saturday, November the 11th. It is Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. I have quite a few veterans in my family. And if any of you know me, you know I used to work for the Department of Veterans Administration. So I have a long tie and histories with veterans. But today I just came on here. I'm on my way to work. This is actually my third week on this particular job. It is not a contract job. It is just a regular job, working for a facility. And I work 3 to 11. And y'all, my main reason for talking today is because if y'all know somebody that's a CNA or LPN or RN and they work at a hospital or nursing home or clinic or something, just know that since COVID, the whole nursing industry has changed. I mean, it has. I'm pretty sure you hear some of the horror stories. Let me tell you how bad it has changed. It has changed to the point that I just saw a couple of days ago. I saw a clip where there was a young lady, I believe in Ohio. There was an RN, 28 years old. I don't know how long she had been an RN. I think she worked in an emergency room, but she hadn't been an RN, I don't think, more than 3 or 4 years. This woman was so overwhelmed by the conditions of her job and the way her facility handled the staff, because you have shortages. You're crazy short. This lady committed suicide. She committed suicide, and the way that we know it was related to her job is because after she committed suicide, her parents had found a letter on her laptop, and the letter was titled "A Letter to My Abuser" or "A Message to My Abuser" or something like that. And when they read the letter, the abuser was clearly the job. No particular person, but the job. Talk about being overworked and underpaid. The patient to nurse ratio was overwhelming. They were not in a safe environment. They were getting physically abused by patients. Didn't have anybody in there to stand up and advocate for them. And you know what? I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I have been there. I have been there. When you work a job, so it's sort of like a catch-22, because when you work a career, like I've been in this field for over 20 years, and it's not like I can't do anything else, but because I've been here so long, I can pretty much write my paycheck wherever I go versus go somewhere else starting fresh. So it's like when you go places and you apply for these jobs, a lot of them, not all of them, you're going to get the money you want, but baby, let me tell you what, you're going to go through some shit. You're going to go through some shit. When I first started nursing, I think the most patients I've had maybe might have been 8 or 9 medication treatments, blood sugars, documentation, and even helping the CNAs with the work. I might have 1 peg tube, I might have had 1 trach, and that was very rare. Now the average rate is anywhere from 25 to 35 patients per shift. Just you. And God forbid if you get a skilled unit. When it's skilled unit, each one of those patients have to have vital signs, and the CNAs might not get them. That's you. You got to get 30-something vital signs. And then they have to have a skilled note, because when they're skilled in a facility that's Medicaid paying or Medicare, however they do it, if that skilled note is not written, that facility is not going to get paid. And if they don't get paid, you're not going to keep your job. So you got 30-something vital signs you got to obtain, and you got to put them in the computer. And then you got 30-something notes you have to do. You have 30-something people that you have to pass medications. Some of those people may have 2 blood sugars, so that means you got to do blood sugars in the morning and then blood sugars at the end of the shift. It is a lot. It is a lot. And people call me like on my days off, or if they know I'm working 3 to 11, they call me like before. When I say I'm resting, I'm resting. And it's physically, but a lot of times it's mentally, because you got to get your mind right. When you get off work, you got to get your mind right. And when you get ready to go to work, you got to get your mind right, because you don't know what you're walking into. Now imagine you got 30-something patients, you got 2 of them that are actively dying, and then somebody fall on the floor, and you can't find a CNA, so you go get another nurse to help you get this person out the floor, and then you go doing the information that you got to do and call the family, call the doctor and stuff like that. And then you say, oh my God, I got to go get such and such her morphine. And you go down in there and you give her morphine, and you find out she has passed. And then when she passed and you got to do all this, you still got to do the stuff for the patient that fell. And then in the meantime, you got another. It is a lot. So if you got a family member that's, like I'm saying, a CNA, a LPN, and a RN, just give them some grace. I mean, don't be all like, oh, I called you and you ain't go here with me and you ain't go there with me. And, sometimes they just, they don't feel it. They don't feel it. I don't know what's going on. Certain nurses in different parts of the country have been going on strike. And then, you can go doing your contract nursing. And I like contract nursing, but I just didn't feel like being away from home right now. I want to be closer to home for a couple of reasons. So, that's, oh gosh. I mean, I just think about it. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Just talk about the nursing field and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody from being a nurse. It's a very, very rewarding job. And if you are a people person, and if you love people, I love people. Where I work at right now in the lab, well, most of the jobs I've had, my residents, you don't call them patients, you call them residents. My residents have been very, very nice, very good to me. People treat you how you want to be treated. I've been in places they say, this person is prejudiced, or this person is this or that, and that's true, but that's part of the job. But you have an oath that you sign as a professional nurse, so you just go in there and you use your professionalism and you handle them the best and most professional way you know how, and it'll be okay. You ain't got to be sitting down eating dinner with them and stuff like that. You just go do what you gotta do. I don't know why I came this way. I'm so used to going to Wawa. I came this way. I ain't need to come this way. But yeah, I'm going in here and do these 8 hours, and it's a relief to do 8 hours, because when you do 12s or you do 16s and stuff like that, it's just, oh, Jesus. I'm glad I'm doing 8s, and eventually I will work my way up to doing doubles and stuff right now. But I'm good for now. I'm real good for now. But just like I say, if you know somebody that's in the medical field, have some grace for them, have some compassion for them, and pray for the family of the girl that committed suicide, and just pray for all of our nurses and CNA, because it's hard out here. It's really hard. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Smooches.